Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. We are struggling to get rid of him. Mark from Qualatex is here.
He's still here.
Is still here. I know we've seen a lot of him recently, but there's been a lot of stuff to show you. So anyway, he's here. Mark, hello.
Hi.
So, what are we? I'm just going to ask you. What are we? There's this here. What are we going to talk about? It's this, isn't it?
Well, it's Frozen 2. Today is the official embargo release of Frozen 2 product.
So Frozen 2 product has not been seen anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Ever. Until right now today.
Yeah, so this is the actual release. So we have 22nd of November is the actual film launch.
Yeah.
And probably a whole year worth of activity before the DVD launches in the fall.
Yeah.
2020. So so there's going to be a lot of Frozen 2
In the fall. What's
in the
that?
fall. It's the
Is that
autumn.
autumn? Yeah, okay. I'm not American. But hello to all our American friends. Now everybody knows it's the fall and the autumn of DVD. So anyway, let's have a look at this design. I like this.
Thank you.
I'm not going to say otherwise, but even if I didn't like it, I'd say I like it. But I do genuinely like it because it's a nice little demi-arch that you could use in so many different ways.
Yes.
But talk us through it.
Okay, so obviously we've got our new copper and rose gold chrome.
Yep.
I've used a base technique of covering the cake board.
Of course.
And then I've used the aluminium wire that I think we first demonstrated how to do that on a spiral with the astronaut design.
Did. Yep.
And then the big thing when I saw the artwork and the imagery a little time ago now for Frozen 2, I just loved this autumn leaf colour combination. To me, that's spectacular, and I can't wait to see it animated.
Yeah.
Apparently they're on a journey, so I can't wait to see them actually through forests and having all these wonderful leaves moving around. I think it's going to be incredible. Yeah. So that's what I got inspired by, and obviously it's an airfield design that goes with it from there, and then created the foil leaves.
You've created, so you just very quickly just created the foil leaves.
Yeah.
But that I think the foil leaves are the thing that make this. It's very different. I've not seen this before.
Okay, cool.
And I've not seen this either. So that's the Snowflake.
And what I wanted to do is keep it very, very quick and simple to do, because I think some people have a little fear factor about heat sealing.
Yeah.
But this is so quick and easy to do.
So I think we've shown the techniques previously on BMTV Balloon Basics for most of this. So we've got the clusters at the bottom, we've got the cake board, we've got the tape on top there. So we've covered most of that before.
Yeah.
But so all we're going to show today is how you created these. But before we get onto that, Mark, what's all this?
Well, this is a part of, it's not the full range, but it's part of our Frozen 2 range.
Yep.
So we've got the Procos plates, we've got the napkins, we've got the full range.
Plates.
Yeah, 23 centimetre and the 20 centimetre, table cover, bags, banners, there's paper straws, paper cups,
hats,
the individual bubble.
Yeah,
which is
the one bubble,
and there'll also be latex as well in 25 count and 6, I believe.
Yeah, but the great thing about Frozen, I always found, was even with the original Frozen. The original Frozen, that was just a bonkers time, wasn't it?
Spectacular.
It was, and I don't think anybody in the world expected it to be as huge as it actually was,
including Disney.
Yeah. I wonder if it's going to be. Do you think this is going to be as big?
Well, so far everybody's getting really excited about it.
In fact, I've got some facts.
Stop
Mark.
me there.
Yeah, I'm going to stop you right there. Got some facts. I got these from. Where did I get them from? Mark Drury. Okay, so that's you. All right. So you've already said the release date, 22nd of November.
Tick.
This year, 2019. Yes. And it's currently the second highest grossing animated movie of all time. Oh, this is the original Frozen.
The original.
Yeah. Second to The Lion King.
Only, yeah.
Yeah. And it's the 15th highest grossing movie of all time. It peaked at number 5. And now this is the thing. Disney's first teaser trailer for Frozen 2 was viewed by 116.4 million times in its first 24 hours. the biggest number ever for an animated trailer.
Yeah.
116 million in a day.
Well, we've got a target then, haven't we? for BMTV.
Yeah, please share this. But I think it's probably safe to say it's going to do quite well.
I think it's going to be amazing.
It's going to do quite well. And what I was going on to say before I got distracted by facts is what I love is there's still the original some frozen product out there.
Yep.
But also the coordinates that Qualatex do that go with it. So I think I showed a while ago the Let It Snow latex balloons.
Exactly.
But then you've got the foil balloons that are sort of snowflakey and all of that. I think it's really nice.
And particularly for decor, I think it's wonderful to incorporate all of those.
Yeah.
And a lot of people got some of that in stock as well. So makes it doubly exciting.
Absolutely. We'll probably have to put a frozen category together and put all that stuff in there.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. Watch this space. Anyway. Yes, let's make these cute little air-filled leaves. How do we do it?
So basically we've got a V-shape heat seal in a 9-inch or a 6-inch, a 4-inch star. So
these are just the stars, the normal Qualatex.
Normal Qualatex, and if we just fold that down like so, put the valve towards the end of our heat sealer.
Yep.
Drop that through, and just randomly at an angle, give ourselves a seal. You end up with a V. Really important that at the base of the V that you actually get a point, and that's why we folded the balloon first, because I don't want any inflation in that centre part. And I was aiming for the simplest style maple leaf I could get.
That went wrong.
It went wrong. Yeah.
Let's do another one.
That's me. When you use it's a great point actually. When you use a heat sealer, it's really important when you've been using it a lot and you got it to the temperature that you want and set to 2, that if you leave it to go cold again, that you give it a few presses so that you get the temperature back to where it was going.
Okay.
So I'm really pleased that happened. So that's a good tip
This
for
is
everyone.
if you intentionally wanted it to happen.
Oh, you see, there you go. And in we go. Just nice and quickly in. Drop the heat seal down. And you can see now, because I've used it, you'll see that the heat transfer is a lot greater. And then we just inflate that through.
There you go.
And then seal that off again at the neck.
So you need a heat sealer anyway for these balloons, so it'd be so easy for you to then just do that.
Yeah. And that's our standard little leaf pattern.
Yeah.
And we've also got
Snowflakes.
snowflakes. So for the snowflake one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to
turn the dial up or down?
I've turned it up slightly.
Okay.
So I'm just going to aim for the centre of the balloon, and then I'm going to follow that same style round, but leaving a gap in the middle.
Okay. So you're not going exactly to where it ended on the other way. So you're just going down from the widest bits.
Down from the point.
The points.
And it might be difficult to see with the white one actually, but hopefully you'll see this, that I'm not going all the way into the centre, because I need that air to flow round once I've done it.
So what are the benefits of having a heat sealer, other than obviously heat sealing the balloons that don't have valves in? What else can you do?
Well, they're designed as bag sealers originally.
Yeah.
But you can, if you've, I remember years ago when I used to use the very first numbers, and you always used to get where they had an acute point like a V or something. You used to really worry that you might get a failure.
Yeah.
And keeping a heat sealer on the seam just to reseal was a handy tip.
So if you do accidentally do something to a balloon, or it does break in some way, you can use a heat sealer to, in an emergency, seal it up again.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a star.
Cool. Love it.
Very, very easy to do. And then all I've done is to attach them to to the thing is I've actually knotted these together
Yeah.
in a clump with a single knot, pulled the knot tight, and then I've used some balloon bond to then attach to the aluminium line.
So they're just the 9-inch and the smaller 4-inch ones.
Yeah.
And just randomly, and I suppose it doesn't really matter if you do it a little bit wrong because it's just a different kind of shape.
Yeah, and no two snowflakes are the same.
That's true. That. True.
But also leaves. I think having this bit in between enables you to move it round and actually form it into something different in the design. Creates a bit of rhythm and makes it look moving. And I'm always, with airfield designs, I'm always saying movement is the most important thing because everybody thinks of a balloon as a helium balloon that's bobbing around.
Yeah.
So having something that moves, I think, pretty important.
That's another point. We didn't talk about it too much, but this is all airfield. I know you mentioned it was airfield. So obviously, in the situation at the moment, airfield is fantastic.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mark, thank you so much for that. Is there anything else you want to say about Frozen?
I guess you can ask me a question of the week.
I might ask you a question of the week, yeah. Okay, if there's nothing else you want to say. Mark, as the guest on BMTV, have you thought of a question of the week to ask the BMTV Nation?
I suppose, what's your favourite Frozen character?
Is that it?
That's the best I can come up with on this short notice.
Okay.
I mean, if you pre-warn people about these questions.
It's not like you've never done it before. What is your favourite Frozen character? In fact, we should do a poll, shouldn't we? It should be, because it's going to be one of the two girls, I'm guessing. Oh no, I suppose it might be the snowman.
Olaf.
Yeah, Olaf was good.
Or Sven.
Okay, I watched it once, many years ago, but I can't remember the characters. But okay, leave your comments down below on Facebook and on YouTube. What is your favourite Frozen character? Mark, thank you for showing us that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.